Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be having a look at the Visou XS812GPS. This is another little brush drone GPS equipped quad. Having had the XS806HW, I'm hoping of good things from this. I was very impressed with the height hold facility on the XS80, I think 806 or 809 HW it was. Just the feel of it tells me that yeah, there's a bit more firmware equipment inside here. What I do like about it is the camera pod, which you can remove from the body, and you can here put your micro SD memory card in. I think it's good for up to 32 megabytes. This one's an 8 gig, which will be more than enough for the type of video files it produces. So let's put that back in there and we'll just have a little look over the quad itself. I've got the free battery version. The batteries here are 3.85 volt 1800 milliamp, which in theory should give you enough flight time for around about 15 minutes, possibly more. I've got the free battery version. As I said, it comes with this multi charger. Like the single one, it just plugs into any USB port in your computer or a USB wall adapter. So that will go into, slide into there, click into place, and there is a on and off switch here. The camera is 1080p and it is movable. It's not adjustable in flight, so you'll need to adjust it before you set out on your flight. Going on to the transmitter, nice style transmitter, sort of like DJI-esque. Very good feature is this removable panel here for your mobile phone holder, which will just slot into place there. The mobile phone boom is extendable to hold quite a big mobile phone. On the, oh right, I don't have a pen with me, so I used one of the spare propellers. Okay, so we have your trim buttons down this side, a photo, a video button, and a trim for your rudder. These trims are for your ailerons, forwards and backwards. We have an emergency stop button. Press that for two seconds, the motors will stop, and obviously it will just drop where it is. This is your headless function, return to home, and this is your compass calibration button, which we'll go through shortly. Your speed rate switch, there are 3 speeds, and your orbiting function, which is not quite the same as other orbital functions on other quads, and we'll go through this. We'll go through this one when we take it out for flight. Hopefully the weather will improve and I'll be able to get a decent flight in. So right, also in the box you get a very nice manual. The Chinglish has improved quite a bit. I don't think you'll be able to you're not going to confuse yourself. There's a lot of information there given to the app, which I've already downloaded, and it provides you with quick read codes for Android, iOS and Android 360. Okay, right, in the box you obviously get a set of spare blades. You have the normal charger. With the free battery version you'll get this charger as well, and you'll get a set of prop guards, which this piece just slots in there, and you just pull that out and just slot that in, and that's a bit of extra protection for you, especially for beginners should you need it. And to remove it, you'll just move that down and remove like so. Okay, so here we go. Let's open it up, and you can see it's very similar to the XS809 that came out last year. The motors are still brushed, very much of the WL Toys design, and I think the gearing is very similar, all plastic gears. It wouldn't harm actually if you were to undo these covers and just put a little bit of silicone grease maybe around the gears just to prolong the life. I have flown this once already, and what I did find was that this blade came off on its first flight, and I found that the screw, which is under this dome, wasn't quite tightened, so I've gone over and tightened up all the screws. So it was probably just a little fault with the factory, maybe a Friday afternoon job. Right, here we go. Let's go through the setup procedure. So I'll turn that on. Let's move all this out of the way. So what we're going to do is, with most brush quadcopters, you turn on the drone first, and it's up and down to bind with your throttle stick. Then what we do is press the GPS calibration button, and you'll see that all the lights are flashing. Now you won't be able to see me do this, I'll just do this out of shot, but in the first instance you'll take it up and you'll revolve it clockwise 3 times, and the rear red lights will come solid whilst the green front lights are still flashing. Then you hold the drone down, face down, revolve it again 3 times clockwise, and now the green lights are solid and the red lights become flashing. So now it's acquiring its GPS location, and I know it's indoors, but I should still get a GPS signal in here just to demonstrate to you the setup procedure. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, go into my mobile phone and we'll connect to the drone with the Wi-Fi app. And I don't know if it's peculiar to my phone, but as you can see I've got the GPS, or sorry, the Wi-Fi app already up there. I've not had a notification, so I'll forget that, and I'll need to go into that Wi-Fi app again. Okay, so you can either cancel or go back, it doesn't really matter, but what I'm waiting for is a notification, which I have now. It's not giving me the option to say yes or no, but we'll go into the XS812GPS app and we'll see if we can get a signal. No, it's not giving me a signal, so I'll need to do that again. Forget it. Okay, that's got it. So I need, what I'm waiting for is a notification. Here we go, and I want to press yes. Okay, that's good. Wi-Fi, XSW GPS app again. Play, and we hopefully will have an image. There we have it. Okay, so being indoors, I'm not going to get the amount of satellites that I would normally hope to get. I find with this I can fly on anything from 4 upwards. I do tend to get more than that, but with 4 it seems to be okay. Okay, so it does say 4. This is indoors. When I'm outside, I do get a lot more than that. So we'll just plug that in. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me again on my little channel. I've finally got 5 minutes, and we come down to give a quick flight review of the Visou XS812GPS. I've already bound it, I've calibrated it, and we're ready to go. I can see on my phone here though, I've got 14 satellites, so we're all ready to go. Let's take a quick photograph, shall we? And see what that will come out like. And we start the video. And just there you can see the video icon is going. We put it into speed rate 2. Okay, so let's start the motors and we start going. We've got a stiff breeze coming from over here, which is round about, I'd say, northwest. The reason I've come here is we've got some shelter from the trees here, so what we do, we take it around for a quick spin around the field and see how she handles. I'll put it into speed rate 3 as it looks as though the wind's affecting it as we go up in height. So let's see if it will take a still with the video player still playing. Oh, looks as though it has, so that's good. I'd say the only disadvantage I could see about this quadcopter is it hasn't got a stabilised gimbal, but you know, for this price range I don't think that's too bad really, is it? Right, okay, let's put her into rate 2. Let's bring her in for landing. I'm not entirely sure I can test all the functions. I'm gonna give that a go. Let's just bring her down a bit. I think we're over the height of the trees, and we're going to go into, let's have a look at orbiting mode. So I think, if my memory serves me right, aha. That's quite a clever idea. Okay, so I think we have a blowback for your warning, so let's bring her in.